Sky stream. I am your host, Sailor Hikaru, master of all things. I don't know. So I don't think that went through very well. What do you mean? Hold on. Close my door. God. All right. So, well, now where was I? This is a version 420 stream, as I am 420 friendly. This is my No Man's Skies VR experience since it came out. Let's see. So I've had No Man's Skies since the, vanilla stages of it, back when it first came out. I picked up a $60 copy. I had reserved it. I just went ahead and bought it digitally. Fuck it. I prayed for that pre-order. Had it sitting on my lock screen forever with the lock on it, waiting for it to unlock so I could play it. This game, I'll give it up to Hello Games. I'll say this much. I'm always impressed at how quick they do what they have to do to knock things out. I've been doing random small streams to showcase the few glitches that I've seen. I've heard a lot of things have changed with this last update. I haven't actually checked since then, so we'll both be seeing all this together. So now, I have been playing while not in VR, but that's just so that I could see if I could recover my base. Alright, forgive my crappy wiring, because, I just don't give a damn right now, but I'm going to rewire all this later. I mean, it was much more messy than this, trust me. It was, really bad. I cleaned this up a bit before I got online. Finally got access to the switches. I've been doing a lot of this just by exploring. I mean, sure, I can just go watch a YouTube video and that would take care of that, but I mean, it's an exploration game. I know that eventually I will end up on YouTube just to look up a specific thing, but right now I'm doing just fine just going to the places and talking to the NPCs. I already see where I need to go to get my electromagnetic generator. There's a few things I'm definitely going to do. You see, like I said, it's shit like this that makes VR fucking amazing, people. I mean, look, I'm standing up right now. This is I've said this in a lot of my VR games. There's, on my streams, there's two types of VR. There's your standing and your sitting VR. I'll give a quick shout out to the two people I invited. It's one thing I wish they would work out in VR. I still want to be able to see something on the corner of my screen that pops up real briefly that's kind of faded away. But just tells me who entered the stream so that I would know would be actually helpful. But anyways, shout out to my friends if they watch the stream. I'm sitting here standing right now, and I can actually see how tall the generator is. But when you see this in the regular game, you don't see that. You see something that's a little different. Oh, hold on. Before I go flying on my ship and, slamming it into, everything... let me go in here real quick. So, here's the funny thing. I need to put my flight controls to normal when I'm actually in VR, because normal is inverted in VR, and it's not in the actual non-VR game. So, I fly things where down is up and up is down. It's just the way it should be. That's the way vehicles fly naturally anyways. So, I'm actually pretty proud of this. The last time I was streaming, you guys saw me. I was going to get rid of one of my S-Class ships. I have way too many fighters, as it is, and I am trying to collect one of each ship. I feel this is my first shuttle. I actually like this one quite a bit because in the front, on the side profile, it kind of reminds me of a stealth bomber. But also, this is No Man's Sky, so I don't know how you guys do it, but I mean, look at all the thrusters I have. I mean, shit. In No Man's Skies, we travelers measure the size of our, talia with the amount of thrusters we have on our ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Crap, there's actually one up there. I didn't see that one before. Yes. I have a thruster up here as well. Oh, that isn't enough thrusters. Shit. Hey, are you like just checking my ship out? Or is this not my ship? No, this one isn't mine, but it looks just like mine. I'm curious. Let me scan it. Oh, yours is a B class. It's crappier than mine. Hold on. I just hope that you don't have, like... Okay, that's nice. First thing to note... Yeah, my ship's over here. First thing to note, I do like the fact that I was instantly able to put the blaster away. There was no lag in that. It wasn't sticking to my hand. That's a good improvement. I'm loving the way the menu is much more responsive. I can work with that. This is my ship, and yes, it's the same color as his and the same exact model. You're wondering why I parked it over here. It's because I actually like when ships land on my port. It allows me to buy materials, and yeah, we have the same amount of thrusters. That's fucking awesome. Okay, yeah. I was looking for this particular shuttle. I like that particular amount of thrusters. It makes a cool pattern when it's flying. So the last time I left my base, I was playing in normal mode, not in VR, and I was working on, in addition to the base, I have been keeping track of my power consumption. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check that now. Like I said, I just installed the switch, so now I have to go ahead and, you know, use the switch. Like, I have the generator set to off right now. And as you can see, I'm at 98%. I am losing power, but that's only because there's no KP available. I'm actually draining power by quite a bit. But daylight should be here. You know. See, this is what I'm kind of confused about. Time until drained. The counter is counting up. But I see I'm at 97%. I'm definitely draining faster than I was before. Since recently I added a new addition. Two of them, actually. So, these are 16 batteries total. I'm trying to have enough power so that I can, you know, add additional things that require it. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what all requires power. I know the generators, electromagnetic generators are the best way to go, but they're also really up there as far as, like, you know, when to build them and everything. Like, eventually I'm going to rerun all these cables in some sort of way. If Hello Games, anyone from there ever sees my stream, would really like some electrical poles. I mean, I'll totally rock that. I would build that so that I can run my cables, you know, in a way that looks more modern. Because I definitely would do it. I just want to make it look like, you know, maybe some sort of futuristic wiring pole that I can install and then wire from that, then jump from that to other things. I don't mind doing it this way right now. It's really not a big deal. Because like I said, this is really, for me, since I'm not looking this up, it's a real big adventure. It's touch and go. It doesn't always work. Sometimes when I put something in, I run out of power. Which is natural because this is pretty much like a big game of math. Right now, I'm not actually storing any power. And that's because these don't have any power. But my problem is I was farming the carbon, which, by the way, is a real pain in the ass. I thought there would be an easier way to get carbon, but at least it's very plentiful, easy to find. But so this originally, what I intend to do is have these full and ready to go, and then I won't depend on the batteries as often. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a switch over here. Either I'm going to put a switch or a disruptor. And I'm going to put it here. So I'm going to install the switch there. Cable into there and then cable into there. So that when I flip the switch, it should kill the power to the room where the batteries are, conserving their energy. This way I don't use them unless I absolutely need them. Although, to be honest with you, I haven't actually timed the, I haven't actually seen how fast they drain compared to, you know, time of day and everything. So, I mean, if they make it to the end of, if they make it to the sunshines and they're at like fucking 70%, I'm good, because I have so much power when the sun's out that it'll recharge them in no time. B class. It's working perfectly now. Very impressed with that. So he seems to have a mark over his head. I don't know if that's just a VR thing or if he has something that I might want to buy. Let's take a look. Now I know you can pin recipes to your bar, but I'm not sure if that's going to basically Corvex Convergence Cube. I needed that. She needed 2 of them. So I know I needed 2 of those. So I'm gonna get those now. You're probably wondering why doesn't he just farm those easy to get materials in space? Because I have way too much money and I don't really care. If that's like a better way of putting it. Been playing for a very long time, so I'm sure there are others with way more money than me because, like I said, I didn't use the most advanced farming techniques. I used the most advanced farming techniques that made me, like, you know, what, 24 mil in probably every 2 hours or something like that, between farming everything in my old base that I tore down. You know, if I left it alone for the, you know, if I played with it all day and just actually, like, you know, kept farming it, it would be more. But that does get kind of boring after a while. And eventually you just get tired of making money and you just want to go out and adventure. This is what this game is all about. You know, you go out, you explore, you find stuff, you buy stuff, you trade for stuff. It's pretty damn cool. I'm sorry, but I know there's a lot of skeptics out there that think VR is just another gimmick, but playing a game like this in VR is awesome. I built this house. I built this base. The fact that I get to, you know, walk around inside it is pretty cool. I don't have any problems. I think it's a great service. I think everybody should experience VR, and I feel awful for anyone who can't. You know, I think it's something it's fun. It can be a great escape. I think you could use it for relaxation as well. I mean, sure, I could see that. I could definitely see that being a thing. I mean, there's that one app, Anywhere, whatever it's called, on the PlayStation. I think I tried it once. I was even able to pair my cell phone with it, so I could actually see my phone while I was in VR. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ways to use VR. It's just, are we going to get, you know, people who are going to treat it as a means to create a better tomorrow, or we're just going to get people who abuse it and use it for, you know, one-hit wonders. This is why I like the fact that Hello Games decided to use this on No Man's Skies. This was something that I joked around with friends, and I was like, this is... When I first played No Man's Skies, like I said, I thought this... Several months later, I was like, this is a fun game. Then I got VR, and I was like, wow, VR is awesome. So it kind of took me away from No Man's Skies for a bit. But I still wanted to play No Man's Skies. So I was always jumping between that and my PSVR, and one day I was like, damn it, why can't I just play No Man's Skies in VR? Which I did try to do back when you could just put the headset on and create that theater experience. But this, yeah, this is the best. I got my neck completely craned up and I'm looking at my capital ship. I gotta be honest with you, there's really nothing better than this. I'll give a shout out to a friend, Alistair Valmont. I don't know if you'll ever watch my streams, but if you do, I know you asked me a question about No Man's Skies and VR, and honestly, like I said, there's really... all the descriptions in the world are nothing compared to actually putting on the headset. There really is no way anyone could really sell this to anybody. Like, the idea of trying VR, you have to just want to do it. But I promise you that, you know, I know you can be a pretty hard person to impress, but shit, man, if this doesn't impress you, I don't know what else will. This is It's really something, to be honest with you, to think that I can just move my menu and bring it all up close to my face, and I mean, maybe I want to read the text. I need to get a little closer to it. That's pretty cool, I have eyesight trouble. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It can be a pain in the butt, but here I am still enjoying video games, so that's nice. I've got a lot of crap in my inventory, and the sad thing is I had all the Atlas passes, but after nearly 3 years of playing, I died finally. I better get off this thing. I died, and I wasn't able to retrieve all my stuff, so it was bad. It was bad. In the beginning of my No Man's Skies career, yeah, I think I ate like 4 or 5 deaths. Then it just got too costly to die, so I really started to be careful. Like, I made sure I listened to my damn computer when she said there was a storm coming. I made sure to build a shelter. I made sure to be ready to hightail it into those storms. It's not so bad now because I have S-rank protection and other things, but it's still, a storm can still get you if you're not, if you're not careful, you're done. Okay, so probably shouldn't have used those, but whatever. I need to go back, and I got the convergence cubes thing. I want to get that translator. That universal translator sounds really badass. So we're going to go to the Nexus. But first things first, I was having trouble with one of my weapon systems in VR, and I don't know if they resolved the issue or not. So just for the sake of it, this is my custom bing bang. So I still see you do have to change the mode. See, I've loved this gun. It's an S-rank custom alien multi-tool, but I'm about ready to hang it up. I don't think the VR version of it looks all that great. And I don't understand why they don't do this, but I really wish they would let a traveler own at least 3 multi-tools for the most. I mean, I'm not saying you can carry them with you. I'm just saying on your freighter, in your base, built like a multi-tool gun cabinet, and you can actually, store your multi-tools there and choose which one to take depending on what you're going to do. I think that would be fucking awesome. Then a person could build their multi-tool for, excavating, or maybe you want to build it for more on assaulting, and you want to build one that's more of an assault rifle. I think that would be really cool. It would definitely allow us to have more control as to how many of these we have, and I'm not asking for a big number. I mean, shit, if you only want to give us a second one, a gun cabinet where I can just put one and then grab a different one, that would be cool. I mean, there are a lot of different variations of multi-tools. It would be cool to be able to collect multiples. My panels are powering up. It should be online by now. Nope, they're not up yet. Sun is just coming out. I want to check the batteries just as this happens, because I know they'll eventually start. See, it's still 325. It's starting to charge. So these batteries get to 70, about, we'll say 70%. 26 minutes until they're fully charged again. They store about 720,000 KP, kilo something, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Man, if anybody knows what KP stands for, if not, we can just come up with our own name for it. Well, my panels are powering up. Like I said, solar panels are kind of tricky. See where the sun is right now? My panels are charging it, but the problem is they're not putting out, like, the recharge rate is charge rate is 104 kps, okay? It can charge faster than that. I'm supposed to have at least 650 kp available, even with this much of a draw, about 600. So they're not, yeah, they're not even remotely powered up yet. Not until that sun literally goes overhead, those panels actually start to produce the right amount of current. That's about the only thing I don't like. There's no, like... It's kind of difficult to fly in this mode. Okay. See, each of these puts out 50. Now she's saying there's 650 available. So now the generators are fully online. The sun is raised high enough that I can see the full... Yeah, they're going to be charged in 5 minutes. That's fucking insane. I'm 429 kps. I can upgrade this base by quite a bit. Okay. So this setup is great when it comes to, you know, the fact that I have enough panels to charge my batteries before the daylight even leaves. Those batteries are going to be charged, and we have at least 15 minutes of the day still. And it's going to be charged in 5 minutes. That's pretty freaking awesome. All right, let's take my ship and head on over to the Nexus. I gotta be super careful when I sit down because I have kids, and if I was a kid, I would definitely try to like prank me like that, but that will hurt. I don't want to get like fall down thinking there's no chair there. I don't know why I have a fan, but okay. Seem to be having some sort of a problem. Hold on. Do my hands need recalibrating? That was weird. Oh, so with the update, you have to actually hold the trigger, or you're at least on this hand, because on this one it just stays on there. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be flying all over the... Damn, this is... Okay. Well, let's head to space. So I noticed they also fixed the rocks. They actually can hurt you now. So that's really good. I know you might think that's weird that anyone would say that, but to be honest with you, I like realism. I always found it really annoying that I could, alright, one of these is my boost. Man, this thing is so big. Heck, even the Nexus portal is... It blows my mind, man. I can't... Okay. Oh, there's a player. Well, I gotta go that way anyways. So this is where you get your upgrades. It says X or circle. I'm guessing. Oh, wait. Ah, okay. Wish that dude wasn't in my way. So there was something I needed. And it wasn't that one. This one. Manifest ferret is easy. It's the chromatic metal I'm a little concerned about. I used to have a lot stored on that. Well, I guess we gotta work on one step at a time. Magnetized ferrite. Chromatic metal I know I can make with a large reactor, I just can't remember the recipe. And let's be honest, the game's been updated since then, so I noticed that a lot of the things that used to take specific ingredients and items really don't anymore. This requires chromatic metal and metal plating, 5 metal platings and 100 chromatic metal to get the mineral extractor, which I feel like that one's going to be useful. At least for my biofuel generators. That's going to give me access to these. Supply pipe and supply depot. Yeah, we're going to need this stuff. Alright. See, this is what's great about not just instantly knowing what you have to do. Other people have explored it. They had the fun. And all you're doing is, you know, using their stuff. I'm not saying I'm not going to eventually look on YouTube. I know I'll get stuck to the point where I just will need to know. But until then, I'm just going to have some fun figuring out what would be a great addition. But I mean, if you think about it, anyone who went to school has enough common sense to figure out what they need to power. I mean, honestly, I think most people, school or no school, should be able to figure out what they need to do in here. Nutrient processor. Nutrient extractor processor. Yeah, it's into edible food products. Yeah, I guess, but there was something else here that I could have gotten. I don't need a medium refiner. Short range teleporter. I need a lot of chromatic metal, you know that? Fucking crazy. Oh, so much shit needs it. I already have storage containers. Appearance modifier. You can build an appearance modifier? Holy crap. It's kind of overkill, but okay. Light box. Interesting. I think I want that, but I don't want to start. There was something else in here that I needed, man. There was something that needed hermetic sealing. There's a reason why I picked those things up. Well, I mean, chairs would be cool. I think we're gonna pin that recipe and just wait. You're telling me I can't pin? It shouldn't be too hard. Just focus on magnetized metal and chromatic metal for now. Magnetized ferrite we can do later. Actually, just chromatic metal. I mean, I remember where I used to get it before, but hell if I know that's gonna be there anymore. Oh shit. He's really big. Oh wait, that's what it was. They're supposed to be, there it is. Simple translator. Wiring loom. I can see that glitch still exists where the pointer is facing somewhere else. There it is. I have an annex. Oh, you telling me that? Yeah. Sodium diet, only need one of those. Yeah, that's not a problem. It'll be nice if this means I will no longer have to deal with the BS of not knowing what the hell these people are saying. Holy shit, you can teleport shit to nearby players now. Well, you always could do that, but I was gonna send that to my starship. Install technology. I wonder if I have to build them all. I think I do. They should all link together. If it's anything like the other stuff. Damn it. Sometimes I gotta shake that thing just to move it around. Stocking up again. Yep, it does. They do power up together. Yeah, whenever you see them shine like that, that means you've connected them together appropriately. Alright, I now have the power to hear everything you all say. You will never defeat me now. I will know everything. And yet nothing at the same time. There's still a lot of stuff they want me to get in here. Alright, we're just gonna work on this now. Chromatic metal. Nanotest for. I haven't played this game in quite some time, so it's actually pretty loud. Thanks, I think. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the No Man's Skies OG Nicka. Alright, let's get out of here. You're laggy. I will call you. I don't know. Sir lags a lot. Alright. I mean, I could always check with a mission. Maybe there's some chromatic metal up in there. Let's see. Nanites. Damn, 291,000. That's pretty cool. Is that all you got? Damn. Could use nanites. Hello? that harvester. Shit, I forgot. See, this is what I'm saying. Whenever you need to do more than two things, it's always best to be able to pin the product, but I noticed that you can only pin blueprints that you own. Yeah, I still don't understand how to join people's missions. Help them out. But I'm gonna need chromatic metal. That's right, this guy right here. I need the 10 salvage data, and also needs chromatic metals. So we need at least 200 to 300 chromatic metal, and we're gonna need body plates. So okay, all right. He's initiating something on the Nexus. I want to help him, but I don't know how. But it doesn't even show who's doing what. I mean, I haven't actually looked at this while not in VR, so not really sure. And while I could use those nanites, to be honest with you, I don't. Ancient bones. There used to be 2 nanites there. Now there's only the 1 and 3 of them. What I'm trying to figure out is, how do you queue up for a mission? It just shows you the list of things. It's actually, it doesn't say what mission they're trying to play. You better get the hell away from my ship. There still seems to be a glitch or two. I haven't renamed my ship yet, I just bought it. So. Alright. Chromatic metal. That's pretty much the big problem here. That's usually Hot Star Systems, I think. I don't have warp fuel either. I feel like that recipe has changed. Yeah, I think so too. Ranitine. Dirty bronze. Could have changed the picture too. That's happened before, and because of it, you've missed items. That's the power of the submarine. Oxygen and ferrite dust. Still need chromatic metal. I feel like I have a better chance of buying it, honestly. Because finding chromatic metal in a planet used to be difficult. I don't know if they made it easier, but I remember it used to be a problem. Well, let's try other ways of getting it. I'm gonna land on my freighter and then check the contents of my bins. I know I don't have chromatic metal. Probably have to rename the damn freighter again. So every time there's been a major update, I've had to rename all my ships. They were put their names back or something like that. No. 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 Okay. Oh, I forgot about these over here. Quite a bit of carbon here. I'm gonna take all the carbon. Any carbon I find. So don't forget to keep an eye out for the lubricant. Yeah, hell, lubricant's not even a gold item anymore. I tell them. They changed a lot of crap. I'm gonna go this one. Nice. Something of what we need. Let's see. Life support gel, huh? Pure ferrite. Probably gonna need some of that ferrite, so let's transfer it and take it. Alright. Okay, so we've taken some valuable, useful material. We just need to go find some... We're gonna need some fucking chromatic metal. In situations like this, I might consider looking up, is there a new way to get chromatic metal better or easier? But I know the large refiner can refine it with the other elemental metals. Cadmium, emerald, and was it uranium? I can't remember. Anyways, I can't remember the recipe, but like I said, that could be completely different. So. Oh yay, none of my ships are showing up now. Oh shit. They're on both sides. Oh. You gotta locate the damn captain. They're gonna leave too fast. I can't talk to them all. But I can talk to some of them because they don't actually have... No. Yeah. You can't check them like you used to. Nah. I feel like they're gonna have that. They're gonna all have the same thing. Oh, let's get the hell out of here. So, you are aware that we still have to make, well, this isn't the 420 version for nothing. We still have to create, so we're gonna get some ferrite dust. The oxygen. How come I was able to make that? Need the ferrite dust. I could have sworn I had ferrite dust in one of my crates, so let me go take a look. Now if I can make the casing, I can make the... I need a warp cell so I can charge the shit. I did install the economy scanner on this one. I want to install the conflict scanner, but I cannot remember where I put my one and only Walker brain. Okay. I mean, could just destroy a Walker again. It's not like that's hard unless they updated it and made it hard. Oh, am I kidding? That shit was hard. I had to actually use my ship to do it. I wasn't about to pick a fight with it. That's pure ferrite. I mean, yeah, I can break the pure ferrite back down into ferrite dust if I really want to. Or I can just go ahead and fucking quickly farm a few bits of ferrite dust. I want to get into a habit of using my supplies. I have way too many things in storage, and it would be nice to start incorporating it. Drain a little bit of those resources down so that I can actually have... Well, this was an utter waste of time. Alright. I like how you can sit down and the camera will adjust itself, provided you were standing in the same spot. As long as you start to sit down, the camera will adjust properly. Ugh. Forget how intense space is for turning. I think I might just construct a base that's under the island, under my current base. It's never been done, so. Actually, I don't mind landing there because no one's gonna have what I want anyway. Well, we're down. So I basically just stand up the moment it'll land. Okay, so I'm assuming the batteries are fully charged already. Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of power. All right. I thought I had more carbon than that, but I guess not. I would laugh if that shit was on my freighter itself. Look at the Walker brain right there. And we can't, of course we can't do a quick transfer, can we? Nope. Not on freighter. So I have to go back to the freighter if I want to build the conflict scanner. You know, that's kind of a drag. Chromatic metal, huh? Oh boy, I am way too not focused to hunt for that right now. Need the mineral extractor and electromagnetic plant. But for that, I need chromatic metal. But first, let's get some ferrite dust. Oh, we never tested the javelin. Okay. Like a certain spot where you can do it. Alright. So on Blaze Javelin. Won't fire. Blaze Javelin's at 82%. It has power. Won't fire. The only thing I can think of is does it fire on another button? No, that's my grenades. Man, I gotta tell you, it's not, I just don't see it. It's really messed up that I still can't fire that. I don't get it. Interesting. Cargo drop. Is that actually near me? Apparently. Great. Okay. So, ferrite dust. So aggravated that the blaze javelin won't fire. Pressing both triggers doesn't do anything. I have to find out if it's the weapon itself doing that. But this is my S rank. The only way I'm trading this is if I'm getting an A rank or another S rank. Oh, horse. That's fine, I have room for ferrite dust. See, I'm liking this idea here because I could build a base into the water. I think it would be freaking amazing, to be honest with you. How I would power it, I have no fucking clue. And then we would build the submarine pad here as well. So we can go under the oceans and check shit out down there. Okay. Okay. It's not for the ferrite dust, it's for the other thing. That should be enough. Really gotta get through this inventory. It's insanity. Let's go ahead. Those are my farming ingredients. I don't particularly want to lose them, so. Monochromatic metal. Millimeter housing animator. Need to make the housing again. But to make the animator, I'm gonna need some chromatic metal. I'm telling you, that's gotta be easier to come by than it used to be. Because if it's the main ingredient for warp cells now, it's gonna be a problem, obviously. There's gotta be a faster way of getting it. But like I said, that's all for later. I remember as it being an item you had to be in a red star system to find anyway, so that's where I'm going to go first. I feel like every time I come here, the ground seems to be getting higher and higher. It's rather annoying. Mm-hmm. 86%. Okay. Well, I guess we're leaving. I didn't sit down fast enough, so it's not properly calibrated. We're gonna go ahead and leave. Alright. Yeah? You never really get to keep all your space. We're not gonna have too many weapons. Chromatic metal. Cadmium emerald. We're gonna need emerald, cadmium, and chromatic metal if we want to build these drives. Oh man, that means my freighter might be better at warping. be able to do anything to enhance them. I could move them. This would at least give us the spaces we need here. Oh, let's go ahead and get the other scanner involved. Solutions. Well, that's not good. There it is. Shit. We're upside down. Once I land, I should be able to access the Walker Brain. Build the conflict scanner. Okay. Dude, you seriously... You're gonna make me do it, don't you? Where's my damn Walker Brain? Thank you. Now, if you don't mind. All right. Oh, I guess we have to get out and get back in. We better leave. I think so. This is my fleet, but I haven't actually used any of them for a while. Although they can find you chromatic metals and stuff. Maybe I should send them to work. No. Nope. All right. Yeah, because they can find you chromatic metal. Just remember, you have to have room on the freighter to actually accept any of that stuff. They've done it before. They brought you back chromatic metal. So that was the other way that I was getting it. I really should be standing up while I'm doing this. It's a little weird when I'm not standing up. Alright. Do I have to? I don't think I have to check any of them. Nope. Nope. Okay. None of them are actually, everybody's back. Apparently there was a glitch that was letting you still open these. Apparently, yeah. Although I do have my animator, okay. This is not a bad thing. I'm gonna have to build more of those. Apparently this doesn't work. Battery, huh? Hey, I'll take what I can get. But let's go put these guys to work. I wanted my first warp to be with a new ship, honestly, but based on the fact that I'm pretty sure that the freighter's warp drive is empty. Yeah, she's drained. So what fills it now anyways? Warp cell and warp cell hypercore. There's an interesting thought. It's the hyperdrive, not the warp drive. Pulse engine, hyperdrive. Hold on. Pulse beam. I'll be damned. I forgot that I had bought ship technology for this ship. Drop C. Drop C. Pulse beam model B. Yeah? Don't know. Don't know what these ancient keys do, though. Use for upgrading. Okay, so. Dude, you do realize that your freighter has 900 and some chromatic metal, right? Nice. Still gonna send them out on a mission. Why not, right? Well, we don't have to warp around looking for that now. I'll just sell it. Okay. I ran a ferret dust. Of course, you know what this means. You know, instead of going back to a space station every time, or you could just not open. And you're about to walk away before you send your squad out. I haven't sent these ships out in forever, so yeah. Okay, this is now a freighter research terminal. Fuel oxidizer. Interesting. Oh crap. So I can make fuel. Yeah. Someone keeps coming in here, I'm sure of it. Right. It's not on this side, is it? What is this mission? Industrials Expedition. It's gonna be a lot harder than most. Trade. Advance outfit and platform. Trade. It should be enough. Need more fuel. Well, this ends the stream for now. I'll do the other stuff later. Take care.